this is my 15-minute makeup routine, and you'll see my toddler's going to be joining me. So first we're going to start with some moisturizer. I love the Clinique Moisture Surge. Next we're going to go in with a fan just to make sure that layer dries down before we move on to the next level. You always want that product to be dry. So next what I'm going to do is go in with a primer. I'm going to use my Holy Grail, which is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This really makes your face get tacky and makes that makeup just set to your face, which is why I love it so much. And my hair was not yet done. And then I'm going to warn you, when my daughter comes on screen, she was playing in the water all day the day before. So her hair is totally fuzzy, frizzy as well. So I wound up doing it after the makeup. Figured that it would be easier to do it that way, and it was. Then I'm going to go in with my foundation. I'm going to mix two colors. I'm going to mix the Too Faced Born This Way Caramel with the Too Faced, just a pinch of the Butter Pecan. I'm going to take a foundation brush to blend the two together and to apply it to my skin. And this is harder than it looks to do with a toddler, but here we are. Sometimes decisions just have to be made. Her dad was grilling, and I had already cooked my sides and everything, so I was like, hey, this is what we gotta do. So then I'm gonna get my damn beauty blender, and we are just gonna blend that directly into the skin like so. I'm gonna just blend, and we're gonna let this go ahead and oxidize. And sometimes that's just all what you can do, what you see me doing now. And you just really want to blend it well. Even when it seems like it's blended, you want to make sure you don't see any crazy lines anywhere. Then we're going to go into the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I'm going to use the shade Cookie and just apply that into all the areas I want to bring a little highlight to. Not going to go too crazy. I'm going to spray it down with a little Fix Plus just to give it a little bit of wetness. Then we're going to dry it down a little bit. I know that sounds kind of productive, but we're going to dry it a little bit with the fan, which you see me doing right there. Just like that. And then I'm going to take a Real Techniques brush and just kind of start buffing, especially the edges into the skin, like so. And that's just Mel looking at me like, what you doing, mommy? What you got going on? I'm going to take that sponge and just further blend it out. And again, this is just a quick makeup application for this was for like the 4th of July, so I'm being around, but I'm not really trying to be like all out there like that, but I still want to be cute. And then I went into my Laura Mercier translucent powder in the color Honey, and I'm just going to use this to set those areas lightly. I'm not going to bake, to set those areas where I put the concealer. I'm just going to use a puff I got off Amazon. You can find this in my Amazon store under Pretty Girl Peeps. And sorry if you guys hear it, my husband flushing the toilet in the background. And then I'm just going to wipe all of that excess powder away like so. And again, she's talking. I'm going to use a Juvia's Place contour to warm up the face a little bit, bring a little definite dimension, do a little contour to the face. So what we're going to do with this situation. Yep, so that's what you're going to see me doing. Spray it all down with some Fix Plus to make it a little moist. Then we're going to use the fan. Mel like the fan too. You get this fan also on Amazon. And yep, that's what we're doing with that piece of the puzzle. Then we're going to go in directly with the blush. Apply that to the apples of my skin. Then we're going to spray the whole face down with some Morphe Continuous Setting Spray as our first layer of setting spray, just to give it a little bit of dewiness. And me and Mel were vibing while we were fanning that layer. I don't know what we were singing and talking about, but this is just us all day. We just play all day. Then I'm going to spray my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. As you can see, she was trying not to get hit with that. Then we're going to kind of fan this layer down too, do a little bit more dancing. Then I'm going to take a beauty sponge. It does not have to be damp, and I'm just going to push that into the skin at the same time I'm using the fan, which you'll see me doing here. Then we're going to move on to the eyebrows. I'm going to be using the NYX eyebrow glue to kind of stick them into place. And doing eyebrows with the toddler is definitely harder because I don't like doing my eyebrows when it's just me. So imagine you're holding a toddler trying to keep her in place. She wants to wiggle and move. I'm trying to do your eyebrows at the same time. That's what I'm doing right now. That's what I'm doing right now. So just going to lightly fill them in. Again, not doing anything too crazy, too special. Just trying to get the job done. You'll see me doing here. I'm just going to put on a light coat of the Maybelline, not foundation, mascara. Colossal Big Shot. I was about to say I can't remember, but it's the Colossal Big Shot. And we're just keeping it simple, no lashes, none of that. Then we're going to line our lips with the, I think this is Espresso from NYX Cosmetics. Just to give a light line, and then we're going to go in with the MVP from Rihanna, the Fenty. This is one of my favorite reds. It does not move at all throughout the day. I was sipping, I was eating, and it was still on when the day ended. And this is going to be what my 15-minute makeup look looks like. And thank you guys for joining me and my co-host Mel, and hope you'll be back.